I'll meet you at the happy place. All are welcome here at the happy place. Welcome. Welcome, my friends. The longest running daily variety show on the planet. 1,891 days in a row. Part 2. We had an amazing comedy news show this morning. We do it every morning at 9 a.m. and then we're here again at night around 10, it seems. I'm trying to get on earlier, but we're here at the happy place. This is the place we connect since December 31st, 2018. What do we do here? At night we write music at 432 hertz on a drum that you've never seen before. It's the only drum in the world for guitar players. It's the only full-body drumming experience on planet Earth. It's called the Beat Seat. I'm going to show it to you in a second. In fact, I'll play along to this song here I wrote last week called Happy Place. Eat totally your fish. Eat tally your fish. Good to see you, my friend. Guys, we're getting into it. We're going to start the show. Got smiles on everyone's face at the happy place. We have Matt Zabrowski here, of course. Guys, if you can, check out the Beat Seat at beatseat.rocks. You see where the 1775 Bible is sitting and the 1793 Principles of Faith on top of one of my Beat Seats. This is the Alien Edition Men in Black version of the Beat Seat. You have to head over to YouTube to see that, or Rumble or X. Please follow and subscribe on all those channels. And if you can, consider following the show on Patreon, patreon.com/MarkinsPires, because we can no longer monetize on YouTube. I'm considered harmful. MarkinsPires is considered harmful content in the eyes of YouTube. So we're living in the Twilight Zone. And if you do want to support a guy who's been here since December 31st, 2018, and will continue showing up every day. Guys, we're just 9 days away from 1,900 days in a row. Please hit that freaking screen here on TikTok so we can spread the word, right, Lloyd? Lloyd knows what I'm talking about. I'm in the middle of doing it. I got Zabrowski over here. Joanne's back there. Joanne, where are you? They're here on TikTok, but over on YouTube and everywhere else, no one sees you. Thank you for joining the show, Joanne.
So many perfect ways to spend your day.
Goodness. I'm so glad you're here, Eat Tally. We're going to have so much fun in a moment. We're playing some music. Yeah, you're going to pop it tonight for sure, my friend. Eat Tally your fish. That's what we're doing. I got a guitar here, guys. And I got a Beat Seat here. So I want to play a new game every time we get together. I'd like to know where you're from. So if you can, pop onto the screen where you are, where you're tuning in from. Someone's putting together a map out there. I think it's maybe Renee. Someone said they were working on something, and maybe even just with like a GPS coordinates throwing on a map where everybody's tuning in from. I think it's something cool for us to do because it's live every day of the year. To know where this positivity and this live creation show is reaching on a daily basis. And so the more you spread it, the better it is, because you know what? Positivity takes longer to get out there. Negativity, as you know, it's everywhere. You can't find anything positive these days. I do the comedy news every single day. Do you know there's no positive stories? We scroll, 98% of the things we see are about how bad the last president is and how they're all just like, it's this hatchet job on the guy. And it's like, I don't want to talk about any politics at all, so I just scroll. We find these little gems in between, but they're all serious stories. We find gems though. Today was a great one. What was the one? I was French for a little while. I went back to France, my time that I was there in Paris. When I went to the UDPP in order to get my schooling. Sometimes when you go down to the Chateria and you're there and you say, I'm feeling like a croissant tonight, that happened. So we're gonna play some music, guys. This is a live improv comedy show as well, as you can tell. I've got to be a French fairy to well. Do it to Joanne. You keep the wisdom. We have a good time tonight. Zabrowski! Can I get a woo? Zabrowski! Zabrowski! Joanne! Oh, Oh my God. Joe, Zabrowsk, I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know, man. I can't give you a grade tonight. Wasn't it good, Mark? I don't know. I couldn't hear anything. Joanne was wheezing. Oh, goodness. This is when we get into the next part of the show where we play some music. So I got to bring this puppy down for that. This is when we do that. I need to be able to hear this guitar when we rock out. So if you guys don't know, I'm pretty certain there was a cyber attack today. And the reasons I know this to be the case is twofold. Instagram, Facebook, they both went out simultaneously. They were telling me that I had to put in new passwords. It's the weirdest thing. I put in every password combination I could ever think of as I was creating new times to get in, because it was like, I'd log in with this new thing and then it would just bring me back to the same page saying put in a new password. And I was like, okay, maybe it's one of those where you have to put it twice so that it accepts. I put it in again and it came back a third time and I'm like, oh my goodness, I just gave up like all my passwords that I like to use or what I'm thinking of using to try to get back in. And so bottom line, that happened. Yeah, we're back online a few hours later on Facebook, but something bigger happened. In the middle of the night last night, about 5:30 a.m., my TV comes on in my family room. We shut the TV off, it comes back on, like within a couple minutes. Turn it off again, it comes back on like 5 minutes later. And so I'm like, this is the weirdest thing in the world. So I pulled the wire out of the wall because the thing kept coming back on, Samsung TV. I go downstairs this morning to go get the dogs, let them out, and the TV downstairs is on as well. So I'm like, what is going on? So I shut the TV off. It turns back on. I shut it off again. I walk away. I'm like, this is weird. I don't know what's going on. I come back 5 minutes later. My wife goes, the TV's back on. I go, what? I walk over. The TV's back on. I couldn't believe it. And so I don't know what's going on. That got resolved later. Actually, and then I had another thing. It said, there's a problem with your account. And it kept saying this thing with an error code for like all afternoon. My wife calls me at 3 o'clock. She says, what's wrong with the TV? I don't understand what's going on right now. And I said, well, whatever happened last night, clearly there's some issues still. Pull the wire out of the TV box, plug it back in after 15 seconds, and see if that fixes the problem. And then I didn't hear back from him, so I assumed that everything was fine because they didn't say anything the rest of the day. But the point is, something happened with my Samsung smart TVs today as well. Same day as something happened with Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and they say some people said they had problems with YouTube as well today. So there was a massive cyber attack, I believe. This is just my personal opinion based on those facts in my own personal day today. So I made a piece of content. A lot of people were saying the same thing. Yeah, you know, I was out too. I don't know what's going on. Same issue. They're asking for password after password. And so basically we're all in the same boat here. Everybody's responding. Then there were a couple people within the mix being like, oh, stop fear-mongering. And if you see the piece of content, by the way, there's no fear-mongering. I just said, hey, guys, is there a cyber attack? Does anybody know? Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. That's literally what I said. So it was like, okay, whatever. So, but there's trolls everywhere, just so you guys know. There's always going to be a troll within the group of people that are light bearers or people who just are absolutely respectful of content creators, or people who are really trying to create something that helps the world or just is keeping you alert and aware of what's going on. I heard the best piece of content earlier, and it was somebody, you know, it's basically just echoing all the things we talk about on the show. I should see if I could find it and share it with you guys. It was really very, very wonderful to hear. Yeah, I think you're right. Tally your fish, by the way, welcome to this program. Helen Gale Townsend, DM Ryan in the house. DM Ryan, I still got to know. Deb Denny, how you doing? Wolf is here. I got S. Coop in the house. Leisure number 7. Is S. Coop here yet? I'm just guessing. I don't see if S. Coop's here yet. But if she is, and if you are S. Coop, you rock. Lisa's here. Oh, my goodness. I'm scrolling pretty quick, so if I miss anybody, I think I mostly got everybody so far. But here's the thing, guys. It's time for us to rock out, because we don't really get into the really deep and dirty stuff here. We're going to get like down. This is not like a rabbit hole negativity show. So I want you to understand, like, yeah, I'm the owner of the 1775 Bible. I'm the guy who found the 13th month, and I've got a Bible that shows it, and I'm the one who created the piece of content. You may have seen other people sharing my piece of content on TikTok or on the 13th month, and then they're showing my piece of content, millions and millions of views. They don't show my original millions of views to millions of people, but it does doesn't matter. I have that piece of content here. It's not because I want to be some rabbit hole guy. I want to be a guy who keeps you entertained with other things beyond the negativity of this world. And if I can find something in a book from 1775 that's really freaking cool, we're going to look at it. If I can find something in 1793, Principles of Faith, we're going to look at it. I'm always going to show you something cool. Here's something cool. I don't know if I shared much about this before, but so you guys, most of you know this. I play music. Everything I play, I hear. Everything's by ear. I don't know anything about actual music as far as, structure and songs and how are you supposed to write a song and all those things. I just do it, And the thing is, I do believe that there's a lot that's passed down, And so there were stories that were told to me when I was a kid that I remember now as I'm a songwriter who does this live in the moment on a daily basis. And one of them was my grandfather was an accordion, organ player, and a harmonica player. And so basically the story was my grandfather walked into a music store and he grabbed a harmonica, this harmonica, and he starts rocking out on it. And some guy comes over. He's like, "Oh, man, that sounds so great. Can you teach me? Can I pay you to teach me how to play?" And my grandfather's exact words were, "This is the first time I've ever played it." And it made me think of what I would do whenever I grab any instrument. I got a ton of instruments around here. I don't know how to play any of them. I was rocking out the piano the other day. My son was like, "How do you know? How do you do that?" I was like, "I just hear stuff and I go for it." He's like, "That's unbelievable." He's like, "You should actually take lessons so you can learn how all about the piano." I'm like, "I play the blacks. I throw in a white every once in a while." That's how I play the piano. And you know what? I can rock out on the piano because I play beats. I'm not playing like where I have to know all the notes. I'm playing beats. And within each of those beats is all of the room for me to create. And that's what's interesting about this. Isn't this harmonica so amazing? So it's a beautiful harmonica. It was made in Germany. And I don't even know how it sounds because, see, it's so old. Down here at the bottom, something's wrong. See, down here is a little tight. There's something, why this is loose here? Maybe that's the problem. Let me see. It's a little better. See, I don't know how to play. I've never played before. I remember I picked it up a few times. Actually, I wrote a song once and I added a little harmonica in the background. I figured out the notes that worked with it. But yeah, it's like. Never played before. There we go. I'm freaking John Popper. Here we go. So, what shall we play? Do we have a topic? Joanne, can you please leave us alone with that wheeze? Joanne, I still hear you and the wheeze. I came to... I came all the way down to the performance center. And Joanne's wheeze just follows us the entire way. It's louder, I feel like. It seems like it to me. I don't know. So who has an idea for a song for me? A song called Jammin' Joanne. Jammin' Joanne.
jamming Joanne. She can do it, I swear she can. She can hover from here to there. She's as big as a whale. She can't get through the doorway, no, jamming Joanne. Oh, jamming Joanne, yeah. Have you heard of her, jamming Joanne? It's amazing that she can stand the jamming Joanne. I can't get rid of jamming Joanne, no, she can get to you with the wheeze. It's all you ever hear when you're in the studio. No, I hope I could get some earplugs for Christmas this year. It's jamming Joanne. I said jamming Joanne. You take a picture of Joanne. She's sleeping. Nope, she's wheezing. She wheezes louder every day. It's all I ever hear when I'm sleeping. I'm dreaming about a wheeze. I can't get away even when I'm sneezing. I'm hearing the wheeze and I can't take it anymore. Jamming Joanne. She can do it, she can. Yeah, jamming Joanne. She's wheezing. Yeah, jamming Joanne. Jamming Joanne, yeah. She can jam it, she can, yeah. I said jamming Joanne, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, jamming Joanne, yeah. Oh, jamming Joanne. Jamming Joanne. I said, oh, jamming Joanne. She wheezing louder and louder. I hear it. Oh, jamming Joanne. Oh, jamming Joanne. Yeah. She wheezing every time she don't stop when I'm sleeping. It's all I'm hearing when I'm dreaming. Oh, I can't take it anymore, jamming Joanne. Oh, jamming Joanne. Hey, hey, hey. Jamming Joanne. She could do what she can, you know. Well, how are you, my friend? Andrew Golden, my brother. The wheeze keeps the flies away. That's actually very true. The wheeze has been known to kill anything that gets by. It's an EMP effect with Joanne's wheeze. That's a pretty cool song about Jam and Joanne. We have to do that sometimes. S. Coop in the house.
Scoop, I gave you a preemptive hello at the beginning of the show. All right, we need to tune this puppy up. Jam and Joanne, we got to drop that. Their freaking wheeze. I got to add her wheeze. I'm adding her wheeze in the background. Joanne, wheezing it out. You know, Joanne, you're good at that. I didn't mean to get excited and do it. My bad on that one, guys. Sometimes you let it slip out, and Joanne, the EMF / you've got almost like a Richter scale effect when you're dealing with a Joanne wheeze. I'm sitting right near her, and sometimes she shakes a little something out, and it's not only out of her. Today it was both. We both gave a little something. We gave a little something to the mix, we say. So we wrote a cool song to start. I think we should play one song you guys all know, and then we go into something else. I thought about a cool song earlier today that I played once in my life here about maybe, 2 months ago. And I think we should play it again because it's a really cool song, first of all. And it was right in my range when I played it. I was like, yeah. It's one of those songs when you do it, you're like, yeah. Yeah, we're going to do it right now. So, let's see. We're just going to type it in. This is how we roll here. I read off the screen because I only know how to see. Oh, it's an A. It's a B minor. Well, I don't know anything else beyond that. And then we just do our thing. This is a song called... I'm just going to play it for you. I like it doing it better that way. And together we're playing it. Copyright notice. What the fucking heck? All right, we have to go somewhere else for it. Let's see. Here we go. And by the way, I'm doing that because we know we get Elgato'd here way too often, If you guys don't know about Elgato, you got to head over to Rumble, X, or YouTube in order to experience Elgato firsthand. And then you could be like, he got Elgato'd. Oh, Mark, you goose, Mark, you got Elgato'd again. 5th fret. I don't have the fret goodness today. I don't have a capo. Can't find my capo. Remember Joanne ate it? I'm still pretty sure she ate it, guys. Let's see what happens. I'm going to play it whatever key this is. It's not going to be the same thing. I don't know if it will sound as good. We'll see. I think it's a finger picking song, but it's actually, I think it's a D song. Let's see, we're going to play it. There's got to be another version of it. Let's see. Is this the one I played? Because I opened up 2 different versions. Here we go. This one's regular with no capo needed. Found it. So let's play this one and see how it goes, guys. Combination of words written back on my postcard. No song that I could sing, but I would travel your heart. Our dreams are made up of real things, like shoebox and photographs, and sepia tone and love band. Love is the answer, at least for most of the questions in my life. Where did you hear? Here we go.
why is it so hard? It's not easy. Sometimes life can be deceiving. One thing, we're better when we're together. Better when we're together. Look at the stars when we're together. It's always better when we're moments, just find the ways. How's this part go? I don't know how the part goes. We're gonna go back to the top because this is the first time playing it, like I said, second time in my life. So we're gonna just play it again from the top, a little slower actually too. I'm actually thinking of bringing in the beat seat a little later. You know, let's try that. Let's see if you guys enjoy this version. Combination of words to put apart back at the postcard. The song that I could sing, I could try for your heart. A dreams, and we did the real things. As she rides the photographs, a sepia tone of love. Love is the answer, at least for most of the questions in my heart. We are here, where do we go, and how come it's so hard? It's not always easy, sometimes life can be deceiving. Tell you one thing, we're better when we're together. We're better when we're together. Look at the stars when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. Oh, we're better together. Freaking don't know how it goes without looking at the chords clearly. And all of these moments that just away the dreams tonight. And I know they'll be gone and then on. I don't know how this part when the morning light sings or brings new things. I don't remember how this song goes. I remember playing it once pretty decent, but now I don't know how this part goes because the chords are kind of out of whack. How about this? And all of these moments just the words of dreams of mine. See, the freaking chords are off, so I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here on this one. Anyway, all right, we gave it a shot. I'm not going to sit here and try to work through this crap. It's either going to work or it's not. Tonight, it's not working on that one. You know what I mean? Like, you're there, you're trying. It's just not the one. It's not the one. Go play something that you could play better, okay, buddy? Thanks. I wish I had my freaking capo. I still can't believe Joanne ate my capo. My last capo. Joanne, did you hide it somewhere beside your belly? Like, am I just maybe like, I don't know. It's usually right here and it's not, so I feel like she ate it. It's the only thing I can really kind of surmise at this point is that Joanne ate my my capo. And now we're going to have to play songs without capos. Which is fine. I never really play with a capo. That's why I don't know where the capo is. You know? Like, I'm usually like, I don't want to play with the capo, so we're just doing it without. But the capo actually creates a lot of additional detail and opportunity. Different tones. Like different range. Where the freaking hell is the capo, Joanne? Weezy McGee over there. I'm certain she ate it at this point, guys, because it's not within reach. My capo is always within reach. Not today. Thanks to Joanne and her big wheeze. The big wheeze. That's a song we can play. Ooh, I got one. I think I found one for us. This one's a good there song. You gotta lock it, I lock it. We're all having a good time. There's a specific guy. Let me see if I can find it. I remember it was like country songs, and I'm not a country guy. Is that the one? I don't think so. We're looking for country songs from like Tom or something like that. Tom's country songs. And that was where I found it when I first played it. I don't see Tom's country songs anymore, guys. It was like top 3 originally. Good old Tom lost his placement on Google. Yeah, like he thought he had it. And then they're like, let's see if this works. I found my mind in a brown paper bag. That's not how it goes. That's why I knew this isn't the right version, guys. You give me the wrong version, disappointed in you. This is the one. This is the one, guys. Let's see. It's a different key completely. This morning, the sunshine shining in. I found my mind in a brown paper bag within. I tripped up on a cloud of family side. I took my mind on a jagged sky. I just dropped dead to see what condition my condition is in. I just dropped dead to see what condition my condition is in. I pushed my soul in a deep dark hole and floated in. Myself crawling out as I was crawling in. Oh, I got up so tired I couldn't find. I sold myself a broken mind. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition is in. Yeah, what condition my condition is in. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition is in. Someone painted a buffoon, big black letters under my sign. I have my foot on the gas, yeah, let the road and do my mind. I got up out of Memphis and I got no spare. 8 miles from somewhere and going somewhere. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition is in. Oh yep, I just dropped in to see what condition my condition is in. Yeah, what condition my condition is in. Oh yeah, I just dropped in to see what condition my condition is in. Was that any good, guys? Deborah Mathis, how are you?
Lisa in the house. Jeffrey Flissick, my brother. Love you, pal. Oh, goodness. When you're here and you're playing a little, just dropped in, see where my condition is in, or all that other goodness. And Flissick is in the house, and Andrew Golden and Flissick at the same time. Oh my goodness, Jeffrey, congratulations, buddy. I'm so proud of you. Oh, goodness. So hopefully the music sounds good to you guys and you're enjoying yourselves. Of course, I don't know. Just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. I think like what I'm really thinking I could probably bump up the vocals just a touch more. Or bring the guitar down a touch. I'm just not sure which one's which. I'm thinking it's one. All right, so I guess the one way to figure this out is to just turn it up a touch and see. I don't know if that brought this up or if that... Check. So okay, we know that vocals are no longer on. So this is the right one. All right, we'll try that. We'll see if that's any better. I just bumped up the vocals a touch, even though I think they're all right in the mix. So that was a little Kenny Rogers. Yeah. Jeffrey, I'm very happy for you, buddy. Oh, congrats, Jeffrey. Wait a second. Explain that one. Okay.
get a bass line in there. Oh yeah. That would have been nice if I did that right.
like the vibe. Rocking and rolling now. I really need one more thing, guys. The only drum in the world for guitar players, which I have sitting underneath me. It's called the beat seat. And we have this really nice layer going here. I don't even know if I want to ruin it. It's so pretty. Kind of want to jam over it with the guitar before going to this next level of adding a beat seat. But I'm also excited to add the beat seat. Up Elgato! See, I told you guys, you just need to be here a little while to get the Elgato going. Taking this thing up. I like it, but I want to go upbeat. Stop trying to do so much, just freaking lay it down. Lay it down, dude. Let the other stuff happen. Make it comfy here first. Check out beatseat.rocks if you want to order yours. Thank you, Deborah Mathis. The beat seat is amazing. I'm so thankful that it was inspired in the moment to be created in 2013 by yours truly. It just makes everything better. Take your time, but don't take too long, no. The moment is calling you. Don't slip up, or if you do, get right back up. You got the will. You could be the thrill of it all. Yeah, you could be a star. You could illuminate the sky, yes. I would marvel. So shine, so shine bright. So don't give up. Don't ever give up on yourself, no. You got so much more inside of you than you know. So don't give up, just go.
You got time, but not too much, so don't delay. You still got time today. No matter how you play, you got to go. You got to shine like a light bright. Yeah, you're a star. Yeah, shining all night while we sleep here in our dreams. You're a star. You light up the night every night, yeah, shining bright for all to see. Yeah, you're a star. shining night, shining near and far, yeah, 'cause you're a star. lighting up the night as you are. Oh, you're a star. You're a star. Oh. Exactly as you are. Don't need to change, no. 'Cause you're a star. Exactly as you are. No need to change. You're a star. Oh, Trish, you rock. This last week, I have to get this. Yeah, we all fade away. The date I have this. It's funny that I wrote this song while sitting on the moon, if you recall, because I did that scene where I was with Joanne on the moon, and then we wrote that song right after. While I was backdrop was me on the moon, so we're going to be getting that song out. That's a great song. Okay, let's see what we have here. Yeah.
So, Andrew, we finally at least heard the reason why I haven't been able to be found in the last 5 years, because they've considered me harmful since the beginning. So, unfortunately, I can't demonetize on YouTube. So, if anybody wants to support me on Patreon, it's patreon.com/MarkPires. You can also support me on PayPal, which I figured out it's Mark Pires Real Talk on PayPal. Venmo is Real Talk Mark. I think S-Coop has all the links if you guys want to support. You don't have to, but if you do, those are the ways, because you can't do it on YouTube anymore. There's no more super chats for MarkinsPires. MarkinsPires is a harmful program as far as YouTube considers it, because positivity, connecting, live music in the moment being written, and silly comedies about the news that aren't political is harmful. Start doing some stuff, man. I'm starting to really hear some things that are probably not physically possible, but I'm going to do them. Sometimes you have to end with a little fur release in the house. Sometimes you do it with the fur release, you know what I mean? And everybody's gathering around their fur releasing it, but you do your own version where you make it jazzy, funky as well. You're like, go funk yourself with the fur release. It's called Funk-a-lease. You funked her really hard. And then there was a case afterwards. Charges were brought up. That's on you. You know, that's on you because you were in the middle of the funking. You know, what are we supposed to do about that? You're out there funking and we're not supposed to like call you out on your funking? What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, you're just funky. Joanne's funky, really. That ain't right. Guys, I had a great time playing music for you tonight. I really did. We have a premiere tomorrow at noon, I think, or is it at 4:20? I did 4:20 for one of the feeds. Let's see what's this one. What time is this one? It doesn't even have a time yet, does it? It's up. Meta sucks. Their security's great, guys. Did a great job on that one today. Making sure we, you know, don't get locked out and have to put stuff in our passwords in 9 times and have everything stolen. Good job on that one. Guys, remember tomorrow morning as well, I'm live at 9 a.m. Don't get fresh. That's all I'll say. Let's see, what time did I pick for tomorrow? 12 o'clock. This is at noon, guys. Noon tomorrow, burning and looting. And just so you guys have an idea, I just wanted to play you a quick moment.
So let's play some Bob Marley.
Listen to some nasty guitar. It's like a Santana vibe. All right, join me tomorrow when we get that going. Here's the link to that. If you can give it a like and hit the bell, it will remind you about 30 minutes before the feed goes live at noon. But remember, 9 a.m. I'm live, guys. Also, if you don't mind, I'm going to play you one piece of comedy. I need a laugh, okay? We played a lot of music tonight, which is awesome. You know, I love to rock out for you. But I drop a crap load of funny comedies. And no one's seen this one, 28 views. I want to see if we can get some more people to watch this one. So I'm going to give you the link. I just put it out yesterday. It's about our buddy Billy Gardell. And you could click on this link and just give it a quick like and maybe a quick comment after you watch this if you like it, or you can watch the rest of it from that link when you leave. But this is it. I'm going to play it for you real quick because I need a break from the music and I need to laugh. I'm going to let you guys see it on YouTube.
It's the Daily Comedy News with your host, MarkinsPires. Join us for breaking headlines and all kinds of comedy shenanigans. Brought to you by The Beat Seat.
So that's pretty amazing. Billy Gardell, I got to give it to you, buddy. Good for you. You're looking good. I kind of liked him the old way, right? I mean, look at him. That guy was funny. That guy's a funny guy right there. Like, I'm just thinking, like, now, I'm not laughing at that guy as much. You know, he's just like a sweet guy I want to go out and have dinner with. Oh, yeah, how are the stocks doing? Oh, they're up? That's good. Where do I put my money? Like, you're the insider trading guy, you know? You give us the insider trading deals. Billy Gardell. You know what? But this, again, I'm laughing when he says things. This guy, I'm getting my pen out. I got to just do financial advice. I'm ready to go, you know? Mike and Molly star Billy Gardell shares secret to maintaining 170-pound weight loss. This, I had to do a double take. Do you guys remember him? This is him. And this is him. This is him. This is him now. Oops, hold on a minute. Yeah, this is him. This is him now. That's some craziness right there, right, guys? You guys remember him? Mike and Molly? It's a funny show, you know? And that's him now, guys. Like, that's pretty crazy, right? I don't know. Take a look at this. Let's just read. 170-pound weight loss. Proud of you, guy. Seriously, proud of you. Let's talk about how he did it. Let's just see what he did to do it. Billy Gardell, known for his starring role on the sitcom Mike and Molly, has lost a serious amount of weight. Now the actor is revealing the details and how he managed to do it. What does he do now to maintain his weight? Gardell went under bariatric surgery in 2022. He told people in the new interview that the procedure changed and saved his life. He then added, but what I'm saying about the surgery is not the answer. It's just the beginning. My suggestion to anybody who's considering this is to study and really immerse yourself in the commitment it takes after the surgery to maintain this and take care of yourself. If you're not willing to make that commitment, I wouldn't do the surgery. But if you are willing to make that commitment, then it's been an incredibly healthy change for my life. That commitment for Gardell includes a healthy diet and regular exercise. He also makes sure to go on a walk every day. He has a cheat meal once a week, but sets limits on it, such as 2 slices of pizza as opposed to the entire pie. Gosh, he looks so different. He added, I've really learned that the thing is not to look in the mirror and be mean to yourself and go, oh, you got no chance at this. Or you got to change this. Come on, you lazy piece of crap. Keep going. None of that works. You got to look in the mirror and go, all right, I love you and I'm going to take care of you today. And that's a hard thing to get into until you evolve emotionally. The idea of not being able to be there for my wife and my kid motivated my change. It motivated me to commit to whatever it takes to get healthy. Sometimes you need help and you need to be humble enough to ask for help in order for that to happen. So that's pretty amazing. Billy Gardell, I got to give it to you, buddy. Good for you. You're looking good. I kind of liked him the old way, right? I mean, look at him. That guy was funny. That guy's a funny guy right there. Like, I'm just thinking, like, now, I'm not laughing at that guy as much. You know, he's just like a sweet guy I want to go out and have dinner with. Oh, yeah, how are the stocks doing? Oh, they're up? That's good. Where do I put my money? Like, you're the insider trading guy, you know? You give us the insider trading deals. Billy Gardell. You know what? But this, again, I'm laughing when he says things. This guy, I'm getting my pen out. I got to just do financial advice. I'm ready to go, you know? It's funny. I'm trying to hear his voice because, you know, he had like that voice. Oh, yeah, Molly, what are we doing tonight? You know, he kind of had this like big talk thing. He's like, hey, Molly. Oh, that's fine, Molly. We can go out and grab a bite to eat later. And then I see him. I'm like, Microsoft is down. Oh, goodness. You know, you guys understand. You can see it. He's definitely got the face of an assessor or something like that, you know. Like, I definitely met an accountant, and I think this is him. I'm pretty sure when I spoke to him. He's like, I'm an accountant. And I'm like, are you Billy Gardell? Because you could do it, you know? He's looking good, though. No, he really is. I'm very, very proud of you, especially. That's a hard thing to do, to keep it off once you take it off. Most people have, that's the hardest thing. Let's just pray he's able to continue doing that. That's a thing where some people do it for a very long time. They're able to keep it off, and then they just eventually break. And then it's just like one day you see Billy Gardell again. You're like, he's funny again. You know, guys, he's going to get out there and do it. I can see him doing it now. He grabbed the microphone. I'm like, I'm just waiting for the, hey, hey, whatever the hell your name is. Michelle? No, what was it again? Molly. Hey, Molly. And I'm like laughing already. Like, I don't even need him to say anything. Mike and Molly, you know, you got to say sometimes when you come up with a funny bit, you got to go with it. I'm really definitely proud of the guy for doing the work he has to get to that weight. And looking forward to him going back so he can get a laugh again. 400 pounds, he gets up there, he grabs the microphone. Hey, Molly! He's back. You know, guys, we're all there, a standing ovation at the end. Right now, though, he's doing a webinar today. You know, stock picks. I'm tuning in right after the show to get the Gardell stock pick of the day. That's what they call it. You know, so people are like, oh, when are we gonna advertise that and market that? No, Gardell, he likes to keep that one on the lowdown. You know, so you just have to tune in on the Discord, and you get the Gardell stock tip of the day. Thank you for watching.
Oh my goodness,
Please hit
guys.
the like
I'll
on the
tell
way
you.
out the door.
I will tell you, I love doing the comedy news. It's like one of my favorite things in the world to do because it gets so crazy. I mean, you saw right there, just like in the middle of insanity there. And then we allow the bit to do this. It stretches. And that's the best thing about these comedy news stories. You just have to have a bit of patience. Like, don't run off after 30 seconds and be like, oh, I didn't get to the punchline yet. My punchline's 15 minutes of punchlines. You got to freaking watch them because all these things keep hitting you. And I do all these callbacks. I'm going to show you one more. I'm freaking feeling it. It's 11:52. It's still a bit early. Yeah. Oh, we can't do a 2-hour show because of YouTube. Fuck YouTube. Are you kidding me? We're here doing it. This one was pretty funny. It's only 2 minutes long, but this was also put out yesterday. I'm going to give you the link to this too. It only seen about 12 eyes. So let's see. Or six bodies. No, 12 bodies, 24 eyes. Here we go. Unless you're wearing glasses, then it's 48 eyes. You know, they used to say that. Here we go, guys. This one here is about a hatchet man. Just letting you know now.
It's the Daily Comedy News with your host, MarkinsPires. Join us for breaking headlines and all kinds of comedy shenanigans. Brought to you by The Beat Seat.
Let me look at this guy's eyes a little closer. What in the fucking hell? You know? Like this guy's eyes? Those are murdering eyes right there. Philadelphia man struck another man with a hatchet multiple times. Multiple freaking times? I thought it was a one-timer. Oh my goodness. This is just scary stuff. Philly suspect arrested after striking victim with a hatchet? What are we doing here? Look at this guy. He's looking unstable. Like, this is the problem with America. You have people out there with those eyes. When anybody you see with those eyes, just run, you know? Let me look at this guy's eyes a little closer. What in the fucking hell, you know? Like this guy's eyes? Oh, you're racist. No, if you see those eyes, where is it? Look at his eyes, guys. This guy's about to stab or shoot somebody. You got, like, how do you even make eyes like that? Those are murdering eyes right there. Philadelphia man struck another man with a hatchet multiple times. Multiple freaking times? I thought it was a one-timer. I thought he did the one, and he's like, oh, my bad, I thought you were a piece of wood. And then he left. This time, double timer? I don't know, guys. I'm questioning the world today. There's been 634 aggravated assaults citywide reported year-to-date compared to 636 reported during the same time period last year. So basically, it's just a lot of crap. There's just a lot of crap going on. And this guy right here is the leader of the gang with those eyes. You know?
Thank you for watching.
All right, please hit the like on the way out the door.
I don't know what it is, guys, but like, I like to make fun of people's eyes and their heads. I don't know what it is, but it's like funny to me to be like, look at that freaking head. Like, I do that a lot. Like, here we're gonna see the Sam Bankman scumbag one. This guy is out of his mind. I don't even know, because again, this is just the comedy news, guys. This is what happens every single day. We had a funny bit today about, I was French. That's all I remember. Oh, it was about a dinosaur. That's right. I'm downloading that, by the way, for tomorrow. You'll see it. It's crazy. It was like some dinosaur was dug up in France. The guy winds up becoming like a paleontologist because of it. And I had this whole bit about the dog being the one who found it.
It's the Daily Comedy News.
It didn't wind up going that way. But anyway.
With your host,
check this out. Harvey,
Mark
sleep well. Thank you so much for
Pires.
being here. Hope to see you in the morning.
Join us for breaking headlines and all kinds of comedy shenanigans. Brought to you by The Beat Seat.
Sam didn't snitch on anyone. First image of Bankman freed behind bars surfaces. Let's see what this scumbag looks like. Oh my goodness, look at him. He's like part of like the chain gang. What is this? Look at him. The guy next to him just can't wait to elbow him right in that freaking face. You know, with that pointy nose. He's just sitting out there like, I stole $20 billion. The guy over here, why is this guy the only one you can see his face? Alongside fellow inmates, but why is there one dude with him? You can see the two guys. And you got all these other guys with their faces blocked out. They look like they're a boy band or something, right? I think they're starting a boy band. What do you guys think? You know, he's DJing in the back. Stealing your money. Let's just quickly read this because this guy's a chooch. First photograph of Sam Bankman freed, who committed one of the biggest financial frauds in American history. So it's this guy says, SBF in jail goes kind of hard. Does he? He looks like he's been abused a few times at this point, you know? And he's lost his faith in life, in himself. He's believing it now, you know, that he's a piece of garbage. He's believing it. Subsisting on bread and water, sometimes peanut butter. Joanne, did I just do a reference to peanut butter and then we're getting peanut butter reference? Joanne! You know, Joanne, when I'm here doing the news and you're back there tooting and wheezing, it doesn't help the show, Joanne, it hurts the show. Oh, thanks for showing up, Joanne. Oh! Joanne! What the hell did you eat, Joanne? That's disgusting. That ain't right. Joanne. Anyway, back to the news, guys. The group picture was permitted as inmates are allowed to take photos around Christmas. Fong reported. The inmate to Friedman's right has been identified as a former member of the Bloods gang. G-Lock. That's G-Lock. Yeah. He told Fong that the former billionaire isn't showering often, has grown a full beard, and has become skinny like a toothpick. They like it, you know, when he does that. They're interested when he's totally into being a skinny toothpick who doesn't shower. They like the stench. Or that's a game on his part. So he's like, I smell so freaking bad
that none of these guys, part of the, the Crips and the Bloods, want to hang out with me. They're like, I don't like that guy. Not only do I not like his actual ethical value, but I also think he's a piece of garbage because he smells like garbage, like a big pile of crap. It's a Sam Bankman-Fried original right there. He's an original idea. He was on his way to jail. He's like, I got one. I'm going to crap myself. Right? And when people come over, they're like, ooh, there's Sam Bankman-Fried. I'm going to go get some of that fresh, meat, they call it, fresh meat. And then they come close to me, Sam Bankman-Fried style. And I smell like Sam Bankman peed and pooped his pants. And then they're like, turn tail and run. For the rest of my existence all they have is this reference point of and that's good, because you don't want them thinking about doing things with your hole. You want to just keep it clean, so to speak, after you do the original drop a doocheroo in order to create the entire scheme. Again, Sam Bankman-Fried original. Sometimes he's got a brilliant idea. And look, he's there. He's been doing it. And he didn't get into the trouble you thought he would. Sam Bankman-Fried. You got to give it to a guy when he's smart enough to do the old smell like crap routine, so nobody wants to hang out with you. And as you can see in this photo here, he smells like crap. Look at that hair. That's crap in his hair. What's that, Joanne? Oh, sorry. Joanne, I'm having a hard time hearing you, but I think you said he just has crappy hair. It's funny. Oh, I caught you, Joanne. You stopped yourself from tooting. I'm proud of you. Good job. Look at Fried, though, huh? Oh, goodness. That's the thing. These guys over here couldn't wait to get away from him. This guy over here, he's like, this isn't a cover on his face. He's wearing a mask, so he doesn't have to smell Fried. He had a deviated septum. When they did the work, messed with his nasal cavity, can't smell anymore. So he's okay with smelling, like being next to Fried. He doesn't care, He doesn't smell a thing. In fact, that's the only one Fried's worried about, is because when he's feeling bloodsy, like going back to his gang roots, he may come after Fried in the middle of the night. He doesn't smell the crap, These guys, they're all wearing masks. They're all filtered masks, N99s. That's why you don't recognize that one. You're used to the N95s. This guy's having a hard time standing up. He's breathing issues because of this stenchy freaking body over here. This guy, I'm going to do a big circle around him. Stinky. You see that back there? That's not a shadow. That is the dirt that is wiped off of Sam Bankman-Fried onto the wall. Nobody else has the shadow. You notice that? Because it's not a shadow. It's crap. This guy is just full of it, and it's all over the wall now. Guys, when I have to get scientific on it, sometimes you got to do it. Sometimes you got to get scientific on it. So, oh goodness. Okay, so we have enough of you, Sam Bankman-Fried. Nobody really cares. Look at this. Hold on. The former gang member applauded Bankman-Fried's reputation among peers. Sam didn't snitch on nobody. Sam's a gangster. Before proceeding to plead with President Sleep Sofa Joe to grant SBF a pardon. You have to imagine. Okay, I just want to play this out. This guy over here, Sam Bankman-Fried, he says to him,
look, I'll give you $1 million. If you tell them to pardon me, if you have Sleepy Poopy Pants pardon me, because he'll do anything for you. You just came over the border yesterday. We're going to give you a stipend.
He gets the stipend. He stands up, vouches for Sam Bankman-Fried. Guys, when tattoo neck, tattoo arms, and I assume legs, I don't think he has legs anymore, they've all been tatted up, like completely. When tat body asks the President of the United States for a pardon
for Sam Bankman-Fried. That's about as good as it gets, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure there's not a better way to get a pardon. It's probably the only way to do it. You got to really, you got to get that guy right here. And if he comes in with a mohawk, like this Magoo did, then you're really in a good position. You're really looking good. So, MDC houses at 32 years old at the time of sentencing, Bankman-Fried could face up to 110 years behind bars. Good. That guy should never get out of jail. Are you serious? How many people lost their life savings or just lost money at all because this piece of garbage took it and then spent it on like an island and on a football team or whatever that was, the stadiums? What a scumbag. But he smells like a scumbag too now. That's his MO, in order to keep the gangsters away from his hiney butt. You got to give it to him. You got to give it to Sam Bankman-Fried. That one was a pretty genius idea.
How about when you got people to give
I'm
them
sorry?
bellies?
Oh, yeah, I guess some people would say it was pretty genius in order to get people to give you money for free. And then you steal it.
Thank you for watching.
Please hit the like on the way out the door. Leave a comment and share. I'm live at 9 a.m. and after 9 p.m. So
yes,
join
I
us.
am. Make sure you are here with us in the morning when we do it all over again. 9 a.m. That is the time of the show. And you want to be there for that because we do the same stuff you just watched. Maybe, how are you? Muff Divyar, how are you? Over on TikTok. Join us on YouTube, on Rumble or X. The link is in the bio to their YouTube channel. But just type in MarkinsPires on any channel, any platform, and you'll find the show live. 9 a.m. and after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard every single day. Tomorrow's day 1892 in a row, I think, or was that today? Was it 1892 today or 91? I can't check Siri right now. Usually I'll just ask that. Let's see if I can check real quick while we're on. How many days since 12/31/18? Why doesn't it show me? 1892 days today. Oh wait, no, that's today. Literally, it's because it's 12:06. So, where is it saying? Yeah. So today is 1892. We're going to do something about because I think there was some cool stuff that happened in the year 1892. So we're going to reference that tomorrow. Maybe we'll find a couple of stories. A couple of things people liked on TikTok, for example, is when I did this history series where I was going through like this day in history. And it was basically like what happened on March 6th, 1727, that type of thing. And I stopped doing it because we do so many different things here on this show. So I never know if anything takes off, if people like it enough. But I think that was a cool thing. I may have to start doing that again here on the show. We're also going to do some other stuff. Like, for example, writing other songs for people that are streamers so they can maybe use that as their intro. That was what Sig was inferring this morning is like, hey, why don't you create a song, which I've already created one for Wages. I've created one for Trinity. I don't know if they use them, but they should. Like I created one for Trinity. That's the whole thing is saying her name. Like if I were Trinity, every single time I start the show, I'd be playing that song. It's a Trinity, red door, blue pill, I had to come with fog here. It's a freaking fire song. It's only like 2 minutes long too. It's perfect. Perfect intro song. She could talk over it too, bring the volume down. I never really mentioned that, but that would be a pretty cool thing. She should use that song because I made it for her the first night she came in the show, actually. Wages, I made a song for him as well. I'd like to recut it though, because I remember it being too long. The best part was at the end. I'd almost cut out the whole intro and just do just the freaking fire part at the end with the Wages world. So I'm going to do that. It's actually, Sig Sauer reminded me of that. I talked about that a while back about it. Like maybe I should write Joe Rogan a song and see if he'd play it, that type of thing. But really, I don't think anybody's off limits. I think we should pick people that we don't even know and just see if you guys can help them get it and see if they'd be interested enough to play it, and then maybe have me on the show to talk about it, So we're open to many ideas here. I'm going to see what I can do in order to fulfill all of those different ideas, or, at least to a point where you guys could take them and then actually distribute them. Again, this is a team effort. We do everything together here, We get into the music together, the comedy, into the chat, So it's important to keep growing and building what we have here, which is very special. It's a very special place to be. So every morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, we do the comedy news. Every night we play music, and then we do some more news and comedy. So, and Joanne wheezes through the whole thing. I'm sorry about that. That's just on her, you know. If you guys can head to one of the major platforms so you don't look at the green screen, you see what's on the green screen. It's much better. Trust me. Let me see who's here so I can say goodnight to you amazing souls. Tomorrow, 1892 in a row. Oh, yeah. That's a streak right there, fam and friends. That's a streak. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can get the participations, and it's not working. Come on, Joanne. Here we go. Andrew Golden. What a pleasure to see you, buddy. I love you, bud. So good to see you here. Deborah Mathis, Kill It and Grill It, Leisure number 7, Lisa, S, Coop, Sig Sauer, and Virginia. And guys, if you didn't know yet, and Andrew asked earlier about this, out of nowhere, for no reason at all, YouTube showed me their cards, and I think it was by accident. AI took over completely over YouTube last week, and I noticed the whole design of YouTube changed. All these new things were going on with analytics and stuff that I was seeing that I never saw before. And that same day is when I got a notification saying that you've been, you're demonetized from, you can't make money on our platform because we consider your content and your channel harmful to our viewers. And so basically now, when we've been questioning for 5 years why nobody can find the show when I'm live, why nobody sees my content when I drop songs, or they've always considered my show harmful, but they never told me. They just kept that to themselves. That was the algorithm. They're like, okay, this is one of the harmful people, keep them in this hole, right? Now at least we know. So that's a bonus in my eyes. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to stop going live because it's been like this since day one. They've considered me this. So it's not like, oh, wow, now today they consider me this. So let me run into the hills. No, I'm going to keep showing up. You guys keep showing up with me. Let's blow this freaking platform out. And let's tell YouTube to go pound sand. But if you could do me a favor and support me on Patreon, if you do, or somebody who supports the show, consider doing that as a monthly, just so I can somehow keep this thing afloat here. We can't do super chats here anymore. There are many ways to support this platform. They're all inside the description except for PayPal. PayPal's the only one that's not, but my PayPal is MarkinsPires Real Talk, I believe, at Gmail. Is that right? There's a few of you awesome family members that donate through PayPal. Maybe you could explain how to do that to anybody who is watching. Like I said, nothing's ever expected, but it is appreciated. Thank you so much. And showing up here is also donation. You're spending your time, you're donating your time to hang out with me. So those of you that say, geez, I wish I could give, but I can't, I get it. Look, we're all going through this time together, so I totally get it. Showing up and being here, spreading the word to another soul that you can have join the chat tomorrow, that's also just the same. So keep doing the good work, guys. We are doing amazing work here. We'll always... Is Elgato freaking showing its face? Mother... Kidding me? Elgato? In the end days, those that are speaking truth, those that are attempting to keep the world upright, are the ones that will be persecuted, canceled, and destroyed in front of those that are sheepishly standing by watching. And this is prophecy. It's been known since the beginning of time that this will happen one day. And we've been there for a few years now. And anybody that's out there saying things that are true is called fake news. And the only reason we see anything is because that's the stuff that they've deemed propagandable. Like anything that doesn't fit the narrative. I don't want to get into this, but if it doesn't fit the thing they want done, whatever that is, then all the other points of view are taken down. And so you have to be willing to go along, or else you become one of the enemies, or you become harmful. And that's the real truth of it. Political affiliation seems to be the only thing that makes them decide this. It has nothing to do with anything else. It doesn't have to do with words that are said. It doesn't have to do with other content that's said. It just has to do with who do you support in 6 months when this all goes down. And so now the concept, I think, would be try to take down anybody who has a voice that they're concerned about. This is why, guys, I specifically shifted the show to no politics. Literally zero. We do the comedy news, and within that we scroll and laugh about how everything's about politics, but we're not talking about it. And then we go and we find the few stories that are not political within the daily news, and we make so much great comedy out of that stuff. So if you want to get away from the talking heads out there that are creating nothing but division by telling you things that you don't want to hear about because you've heard about it for 5 years and nothing's going to change, so why not break away for an hour and hear some comedy news and have some fun with me? That's what I'm asking you. Get away from it all. 2 times a day. No politics here ever again. You can go back and you can watch the Trump show. You can go back and you can watch any of the political stuff I did 3-4 years ago. And that's what I think they still hold on to here, thinking I'm going to do that right before the thing that's coming up in November. I have no interest, not doing it. I have no control over it. I'm not going to change any of it. I'm just here on the sidelines trying to entertain you away from it. You don't need it in your lives. We have no ability to change the outcome of what's happening in several months. The only thing we could do is change the outcome of our day-to-day, and we could try to find a way to live at a higher level than they're trying to let us live at. And so this show is the highest level. When we get here together, we are living at a purity. I call it the moment. It is really that. It's the singular moment. It's the only thing that exists, and we somehow connect ourselves to it. And it's not easy to do that, but when you've been live for 1,891 days in a row, it seems to be something I could channel pretty easily once I get into the show. Start the show and we're into that moment. So that's why I do like to go on as often as possible, because I'm able to break away from everything and get into this moment with you. Like tonight we created another cool song. It only happens if you can get into the moment. So tomorrow morning, join me for whatever happens in the comedy news. This is a 9 a.m. show for a reason. I'm trying to lift you guys up early in the day. This is a positivity, inspirational show late at night. We're all going to bed. I'm inspiring you right before you go to bed. I mean, I love doing that, but I'd rather do it first thing in the morning so you can go into your day and demolish whatever task you have ahead of you. Go out there and make something magical happen with your day. So every morning I'm showing up with pure positivity and sunlight at you. Like if you see this morning's show, I think it was freaking fire. I remember the intro being really good. I'm going to download that. I told you about the dinosaur story. It was probably one of the funniest stories in a week. And that one will be dropping. I went French. Oh yeah, it was pretty crazy. I can't wait to watch that back. Oh, goodness. I get a kick out of these things probably more than you guys, because these are all live improvisation. So when I look them and I watch them back for the very first time, it's like I'm a fan of comedy watching. You know, that's me in the moment there. I love it. Fish, man, my friend. I'm going to run through the list one more time. Andrew Golden, Deb Denny, Deborah Mathis, Fishman5678. I got Kill It and Grill It in the house. S. Coop, Sig Sauer, Virginia, and over here on the TikTok platform, Muff Diver. That's Muff DVR, my friend. And E96. Good to see you guys. If you can head over to the YouTube X or the Rumble channel, or all three, and hit the bell there. I'm live every day of the year, twice a day now. So tomorrow morning, guys, we're talking about 8 hours, 9 hours, a little under 9 hours from now I'll be live, okay? Get some sleep. I will see you in the morning. You got to go away. You got to go away, yeah. Sig Sauer, my brother. Yes. I will see you guys in the morning. Thank you for watching. What's that, John? God almighty. She's wheezing. Until the AM. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Till the morning. Love you guys. Oh, 6 hour. Thank you so much, brother. I'll check out my Zelle. You rock, brother. Love you guys. Thank you so much.